Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to Fishing the Barents Sea. I'm actually really excited to get this unlocked today. I've seen a couple of videos about it. It's still pretty early in its lifetime, so there's going to be issues. But I'm really excited to play this. I actually came across this by accident. I was looking for the crab fishing simulator, fishing in the Barents Sea, that kind of thing. But this came up, and I kind of looked at it. I'm like, well, and I asked the game makers. I'm like, what is this? Is it like crab fishing? And they're like, no. It's like fishing in the Barents Sea. It's like a kind of simulator thing, like fishing. Fishing. Okay, all right. You know what? So I gave them some money, and it finally unlocked today. So let's start a new career. Character name. Let's go with, I don't know, Mr. Adrian. Yay! Start with a tutorial? Yes, let's do the tutorial playthrough. Why not, right? Welcome! To begin your career with a sturdy little wooden fishing boat that you've inherited from your grandfather. With such humble beginnings... I hope this music goes away. With such humble beginnings... It'll be a long road to become one of the legendary mariners of the Barents Sea. But let's not get distracted with dreams of fortune and glory. Or indeed, fame and fortune. Let's get started with the basics. Okay. W and S for throttle, A and D for tiller or rudder, and V to switch to first person mode. Alright. Options. Audio. Music. Do we want the music at all? I mean, the music's nice. It's kind of dramatic, but I don't really think it fits the thing. All right, so. Alright, so this is your throttle. And left and right is exactly what it sounds like. It literally steers you left and right. It doesn't... Okay, so it's not a rudder per se. When you let go of the button, it centers itself again. So that's fine. Alright, that's cool. I was kind of wondering if it were like a genuine rudder, if you give it left input, it stays left until you center it again. But yeah, okay, I understand why they didn't do that. Alright, V to switch to first person mode. In first person mode, you can move around with the atypical keys, and you can interact with some objects on the boat with the E button. Try moving around the boat and pressing things. Shiny. Woody. Ooh, can I pick up the wrench? No, I can't. Can I jump off? So we cannot jump. Okay. Alright, that's probably wise. Otherwise, I would be in the water already. Okay, so we can drive from here, huh? Yeah. E to drive. Up would be neutral. Okay, I can open the door. Ah, that's handy, I can see. It'd be nice if I could actually, the Q and E keys when I'm in this view would be kind of cool if I could lean, so I could see through the windows, I adjust my view perspective, I guess. How do I stop driving? Okay, so you have to look at the red item and click E again, so it's a kind of a toggly kind of thing. What's this thing? Line and not in range. Ooh, wait a minute. So can I... If I... So I can literally point this at where I want to go. Then leave the tiller and come here and grab the line. Okay. Well, that's not going to work, is it? I guess so. Alright. And then if I go to V... Put the boat back in neutral. Oh, look at me! I'm standing on the deck! That's awesome! Hi! Can I wave? Ah, there's no emote. Okay. Ooh! Hang on. What's going on here? Now I don't seem to be able to move around. Oh, F to stop driving. Okay. And then... Oh, because I was in driving mode. Ah! Hillock. Okay. Walk to the steering wheel in the wheelhouse and press E to interact. Okay, walk to the steering wheel in the wheelhouse and press E to interact with it. Now, I know what the problem here is. They've said wheel. What they actually mean is chair. Once you are sitting in the chair, you can also drive the boat in first-person mode using the same controls as in the third-person mode. Press F to exit the chair and walk around. Press V to enter third-person mode. In third-person mode, drive towards the long line that's been set nearby. Sarah. Okay, so then F to get out of that. V, switch back to third-person mode, and I guess that's the long line there, is it? Okie dokie. Right, so I know we need to get it onto this side of the boat. So. Full speed ahead! Brake for silent running. Depth charges to 100 meters, please. Wait. Wrong game. Right, tutorial mission part 4. In order to haul the long line, you need to position the boat so that both of the buoys are starboard of the right side, and at least one of the buoys is within a few meters of the line hauler. A semicircular region will be highlighted green when one of the buoys is positioned close enough for the line hauler. An arrow will point to the other buoy and will also be highlighted in green once the buoy is starboard. Haul in the long line using the pick up gear button in the bottom left or by pressing E. Well, okay then. Okay, press E. Would you like to haul in the long line? No. That's why I did this. Right. When hauling in a long line, you have to time your mouse click when you collect each fish. The smaller the circle is, the better your performance, and the better your haul will be, as indicated by the bonus percentage indicator. Red is missed, yellow is okay, yeah, blah blah blah. So, let's read this again. When hauling in a long line, you have to time your mouse click when you collect each fish. Okay. Aha! I see, so you just click. Not good. That's good. Alright, so this is like a little mini game. The better you do, the more money you'll earn. I'm sure that some enterprising individual will probably think up a really cool bot for this. So you can do this automatically and get perfect every time. So we're doing okay. I mean, not fantastic, but... So, all I'm doing is clicking the mouse button. That's it. So I guess the better you do consecutively, the better the picking you'll get. So out of that, we got 85 pollock, 107 haddock, and 12 redfish. And respectively, that's some kilograms. Alright, tutorial mission part 6. Once you've pressed start, you need to move the mouse from left to right in a continuous motion. Try to keep the knife over the blue dots to maximize the gutting quality of the fish. Press start to begin gutting the fish. Right, so as you can see, there's these blue dots above and below, right? Now, the tutorial said move the mouse along the blue dots. It's move the mouse along the green dots. The blue dots indicate a direction that you're being pulled in, right? So if I push the mouse up, there we go. So I need to... No! Back up. There we go. So we'll do another one. So I've got to bring this down. There we go. Woo! This one is not as easy as the other one. And the redfish are always a bit of a bugger. The good thing is you can stop if you need to. You can stop moving the mouse from left to right. Okay. Nope. No. There we go. Right. Good job collecting the first long line. A mission waypoint has been set on your map to the other long line that has been out for a number of hours already. Hurry to haul in this long line before too much time passes. Because, you know, as time passes, you know, the fish might start to die off and you don't want to start hauling dead fish because that's going to be a bit of a problem. A long line must be picked up before 48 hours have elapsed or else the line will be lost. The colour of the buoys on the minimap indicate the amount of time they have been out for. Okay, that sounds good to me. Right, current task. Drive towards the second long line. So let's get our ass in our seat. Change out here, and where is it? It's... oh, it's over there. That's okay. Over here, stupid! Oh, you can see our hold is almost full. Well, it's just over half full. So. Okay. Yep. But I'm not going to let that dissuade me. Like I said, this game has a lot of potential, and if they do it right, this game could be something really big. Not just for people who like the idea of running a fishing boat, but also for those competitive types, and you know, for those people who like a challenger and are goal oriented as well. But it really depends on how the devs decide to approach it. I mean, imagine DLCs that allow you to go off to other parts of the world and fish different kinds of fish, right? You know, you have to start here and you work your way up, you get that big tier 4 boat, and then after a while, you get the opportunity to go and fish down, say, in somewhere sun-kissed and exotic, like, you know, the North Sea, off of Scotland. Wait, that's not sun-kissed and exotic. Hawaii. Or maybe down in South Korea. There's some amazing fishing down in South Korea. Storage is full. So we've caught 121 pollock, 119 haddock, and 10 redfish. However, because our storage is full, we are going to lose some of this catch. It's just going to have to be thrown overboard. Right, try gutting the fish again. Oh God. Gutting a fish usually increase the price of the fish when selling them, unless you gut the fish particularly badly, which I'm sure we will see. Note that the port will still buy ungutted fish from you, but not for the same price. So, press start to begin gutting the fish. Alright. So, same as before, we've got to move the... oh, you don't have to click the mouse button, we just move the... ah, balls! So as long as we make 3 stars or better, we're good, right? Get up there. And that's going to be a 2 star. Damn it. There's definitely a sweet spot between the up and down and the left movement. The quicker you go left, the less chance it has to pull the mouse off course, but yeah. Anyway, congratulations on hauling your second long line. This is the map interface. You can open this using the full screen button and the mini-map in the bottom right, or by pressing the M key. M for map. Interesting. Using the buttons below, you can set custom waypoints to locations that you've previously visited, and then fast travel to these locations, which makes perfect sense, because you wouldn't want to place waypoints and fast travel to somewhere you've never been, because you don't know what's there. You could be going into rocks, or something like that, you know? As if cartography didn't exist. Anyway, the area of the map that is exposed depends on the boat's radar. You should consider upgrading it if you want to fast travel to locations that are farther away. Head to Hammerfest Port, where you'll be able to sell the fish you've collected. A mission waypoint has been set on your map. You can either drive to the port yourself, or if you can set a custom waypoint and fast travel there. I'm going to do this just because some of the graphics in this are really nice. Like the terrain looks amazing. The buildings, not so much, but I mean they are pretty accurate to the town of Hammerfest from what I have seen. I mean, if you went here in this boat, or in a boat, and came towards the harbour like this is basically how it would look to you, which is pretty cool, to be honest. It's those little bits of details that actually I look for in some games. Those little details are often a great way of telling where the emotional investment is as far as the devs are concerned. So we've got to go over to this purple area here, a dock. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, and if you hit stuff with your boat, it hurts your boat and you have to get it repaired. And I don't know if you can sink your boat yet. That'd be kind of cool, actually, if you could accidentally sink your boat, or indeed deliberately sink your boat. That'd be kind of cool. Because I know you can get boat insurance. Actually, I think I'm going a bit quick. How fast am I going? Oh. Hey, I've discovered my home port, where I left. Okay, whatever. So, we've got lots of fish. We've got 151 of those. See, we didn't get as many of these as possible. Something else I'd like to see, actually, now I think about it, is when you're out at sea and you're hauling in fish and you get that storage is full, I would like to see a slider option to say, you know, okay, my storage is full, don't put these ones in the storage at this time, or, you know, get rid of these ones, or get rid of these ones, or get rid of these ones, because I don't know how it removes fish, because like I said, if you overfish and your storage is full, it rejects the extra fish, but I don't know which ones. Maybe it just takes an even percentage from all the fish that are coming in and just gets rid of it. But that would be stupid, because if you're specifically fishing for pollock, the last thing you would be doing is throwing pollock overboard in favor of redfish. Right? Does that make sense? So, this is... I wanted to read that. Congratulations on reaching Hammerfest. To sell your fish, you should dock. I've just done that. So this is telling me what I need to do that I've just done. Okay. So basically this is the end of the tutorial mission, and after this I can go and do all this on my own. So, tutorial. Set long line. Click yes if you would like to do the next tutorial in order to learn how to set a long line. Maybe we'll do that in the next video. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to lean in and caress that like button a little bit. And if you have any thoughts about this game so far, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And until next time, I'm Mr. Adrian, and I'll see you anon.